Bitcoin holders, the price of Bitcoin just pumped to 17,900, almost 18,000. We are just getting started. Is this a trap? Well, guys, we're going to be revealing the truth behind the Bitcoin price. With that said, make sure to stick around because I will give my Bitcoin prediction, which will be shocking for this week. With that said, this is DC Trading. Hit the like button, subscribe for daily Bitcoin analysis. And first off, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Yes, as you guys know, the price of Bitcoin is currently sitting around 17,900. And guys, nothing happened today. The big day is tomorrow. I'm talking about the CPI data comes out for December tomorrow. This is a big deal because this will dictate what is to come for the FOMC meeting, which will ultimately dictate what happens to Bitcoin in the next few months. Yes, this is why, guys, 99% of you guys will fall for the trap. You guys need to calm down and just be aware, guys, of the potential risk you guys are doing. So if we take a look right now, the price of Bitcoin is sitting around 17,900, and if we take a look at the EMA, it's above the EMA 55, which is a good sign because it looks like it's reversing. But guys, hold on, because on the weekly time frame, which ultimately tells us if we are in a bull market or bear market, well, it's very clear we're still in a bear market. And right here, it shows us not even close to the EMA 20. And if we want to start, heading into a reversal, we need to hit this price first before we even think about a 25K, 30K Bitcoin, because ultimately to see a reversal, we need to see a 25K Bitcoin, and we're long away from that. So moving on to the daily time frame, yes, it's starting to flip, as you guys can see, but as many times it did happen, we saw a fake out right here, and look, a dump. Now, guys, looking on here, if we take the Bollinger Band, the most simple indicator in the crypto market, well, guys, it has been consolidating already for a few weeks, meaning that it's creating a tight channel and it's ready for an explosive move. That's what it means when it creates a tight channel. Are we going to see a dump or pump? Well, guys, the most likely scenario is a pump just because of the CPI data coming out tomorrow, and it is expected to be lower than 7.1%, which will ultimately pump the crypto market as well as the stock market. Now, if we take off the Bollinger Band, we have some important support and resistance around this area that we can hit tomorrow, guys. Yes. Actually, these are not supports. These are resistance. So as you guys can see, the first support, or actually resistance, we can meet tomorrow is a $19,000 price for Bitcoin, which is most likely is going to happen tomorrow because of the CPI data. Yes, so if things go well, expect a $19,000 Bitcoin tomorrow. It can also go up, just a little higher, maybe in the 19,300s, but to ultimately start testing the $20,000, we must wait until the FOMC meeting in January 31st to February 1st, which will dictate the interest rate hikes, which will ultimately dictate the macroeconomics, and then will affect the Bitcoin market depending on what happens. This is why, guys, don't get fooled. Start making profits, taking profits around 19,000 if you are in a trade, because I do see it hitting 19,000, maybe 19,300, 20,000. No, guys, because that's a level of resistance that's very strong. And yes, the only way we'll see a $20,000 Bitcoin is possibly by the end of January because of the FOMC meeting. So those are some levels. Those are my price predictions for tomorrow. Yes, a $19,000 Bitcoin is very possible. That's my prediction for tomorrow. I do have some more evidence. If we look at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, yes, guys, if we take a look right here, what do we see on the EMA 20? A $19,000 Bitcoin, which will ultimately probably touch briefly, and then we will settle down, and then we'll see a cool down before the next major date, which is in January 31st. So if we take a look right here, guys, we do have some more bullish, indicators showing us on the weekly time frame. Yes, a bullish divergence forming right here, as you guys can see. Also, we just broke out to the upside. Be careful, guys. This might be a fake out. I don't know, guys. We must wait until tomorrow. Don't get too hyped because the CPI data has not come out yet. So, with that said, my price prediction for Bitcoin is a $19,000 Bitcoin, which I already entered my position around 17,000 on a long position. I leveraged, and my stop loss is around 16,500 with my profits around $19,000. So yes, and $20,000 Bitcoin, guys. If people say $20,000 Bitcoin tomorrow, they are lying. They're just getting too hyped, too emotional. We must look at the charts. We must look at the numbers and look at history. But if you guys want to see all this, guys, make sure to go check out my previous video I did on Bitcoin, where I tell you what specific dates you guys need to look at for Bitcoin, because all Bitcoin holders need to know these things about these specific dates, because this will prepare you just in case anything happens very early on. But with that said, guys, tomorrow's the big day. I will be making a video tomorrow, so turn on post notifications, hit the like button, and with that said, peace.